If you are creating videos for YouTube, Instagram, or any other platform, you have probably realized one thing by now, that coming up with idea is not the hardest part anymore. The real challenge is time. Recording, editing, adding visuals, captions, and then repurposing that same content for different platforms can easily consume your entire day. This is exactly where AI video tools step in, not to replace creativity but to remove the exhausting technical work that slows creators down. In this video, I want to walk you through 5 of the best AI tools for video generation and editing that creators are actively using right now and will continue using in 2026. These tools are practical, beginner friendly, and extremely powerful when used the right way. I'll explain what each tool does, who it's best for, and how you can use it in your own content workflow. But before we dive into the tools, let me say this very clearly. You don't need to use all of the 5 tools. That is a mistake many beginners make. Your goal is not to collect all of these tools, but it should be to find that one tool that helps you create better videos in less time. As we go through each tool, think about your content style, your platform, and how much time you can give to editing. So let's start with the first AI tool I want to talk about is Pictree. This is one of the most popular tools among YouTubers who create educational, explainer, or faceless videos. Pictree works exceptionally well when you already have a script or a voiceover and you want visuals to match your words. So instead of manually searching for clips, cutting scenes, and arranging everything on a timeline, a Pictree does most of that work. Or the way Pictree usually fits into a creator's workflow is very simple. You write your script the way you normally would. Once the script is completed, you paste it into Pictree or upload your recorded voiceover. The tool then analyzes the content and automatically breaks it into scenes. Then for each scene, it selects relevant visuals from its stock library, adds text overlays, and creates a complete video structure. You can then review the scenes, change visuals if you need, and adjust pacing. What makes Pictree especially useful is that it allows your long scripts to stay intact. Instead of cutting content to fit visuals, the visuals are adjusted to support your story. This is why many creators feel their videos become shorter when they use certain tools. But Pictree, when used correctly, actually respects the length of your content. It works with your voice, not against it. Pictree is ideal if you're making YouTube videos about education, AI tools, business, motivation, or tutorials where the information matters more than showing your face. So it's also very useful if you want your videos to look professional without learning any advanced editing software. Now let's move on to the second tool, which is InVideo AI. It is slightly different from Pictree because it focuses more on speed and automation from the very beginning. Instead of starting with a finished script, InVideo allows you to start with an idea or a prompt. You can tell it what kind of videos you want to create, and it will generate a script, visuals, or voiceover for you. However, even for long YouTube videos, InVideo can still be useful if you treat it as a starting point rather than a final product. Many experienced creators use InVideo AI to generate a rough draft of a video. Then they rewrite the script in their own words, replace the AI voice with their own voice, and refine the visuals. The third tool I want to explain is Descript, and this one is especially useful if you record your own voice. It completely changes the way of video editing, especially for someone who don't enjoy traditional editing timeline. Instead of editing video by cutting clips manually, Descript turns your video into text. Once your video or audio is uploaded, the tool transcribes everything you said. From that point onward, editing becomes as simple as editing a document. If you delete something from the text, it will be removed from the video. If you fix a word, the audio adjusts accordingly. This is incredibly helpful for long videos where you might pause or repeat yourself or say filler words without even realizing it. It even enhances the audio quality so your voice sounds cleaner and more professional. The script is not about flashy visuals, it is about clarity, structure, and saving time during editing. So, if you record tutorials or screen recordings or educational videos where your voice carries the content, the script can easily cut your editing time in half. Now, let's talk about a more advanced and creative tool, which is Runway Machine Learning. This tool is widely used by creators who want cinematic effects, clean visuals, and creative control that goes beyond basic editing. One of the most impressive features of Runway is its ability to remove backgrounds, objects, or unwanted elements from a video without needing any green screen. You can change backgrounds or clean up visuals in ways that used to require professional uh, software and skills. Runway also offers AI powered video generation and video to video effects, which means you can transform your ordinary clips into something more styled visuals. This makes it especially appealing for creators who want their content to stand out visually, whether they are making storytelling videos, creative shorts, or experimental content. So basically, Runway is not a beginner's first tool. It's best used when you already have some experience and want to level up the visual quality of your content. So think of Runway as a creative enhancer rather than a basic editor. Finally, let's talk about CapCut, which might already be familiar to you but is often underestimated. CapCut has quietly become one of the most powerful AI-assisted video editors available, especially for short-form content. CapCut's strength lies in how well it understands social media trends. Its AI features can automatically generate captions, remove backgrounds, and apply effects that are optimized for platforms like YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok. This makes it incredibly useful if your strategy involves taking one long YouTube video and then turning it into multiple short clips. Now, after looking at all of these 5 tools, the most important question is not which tool is the best, but which tool fits your content style. If you focus on long educational videos, Victory combined with Descript can be a powerful setup. If speed and volume matter more for you, in-video AI can help you stay consistent. If creativity and visual storytelling are your goals, Runway offers advanced options. And if your growth strategy relies heavily on short-form content, then CapCut is almost impossible to ignore. As we move forward in 2026, one thing is becoming very clear. Creators who learn to work with AI tools will have a significant advantage, not because they are lazy, but because they understand where their energy is best spent. Instead of wasting hours on repetitive editing tasks, they focus on ideas, storytelling, and connection with the audience. If you found this video helpful, take a moment to reflect on your current workflow and identify where AI can support you. And if you want a full tutorial on any one of these tools, let me know in the comments.